Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's do code with Suresh. My channel name is Suresh Sonkam. Okay. In this session, we are going to learn about a very important framework that is nothing but Express.js. Okay. So many students have a question mark like that. We have used JavaScript as a client side. Okay. So many students can begin with the JavaScript and they are started with the JavaScript and they have started using a JavaScript. Okay. So basically, they have a biggest question that if you are learning a JavaScript and initially they have begun with a browser console, they are starting doing a JavaScript, simple, they are making a file with .js extension and they are trying to run the JavaScript at the console and some basic editors. Suppose they are want to print. So these basic things they can learn like from here, like log.console.log and whatever they want to print, they can print and they are using if else arrays or basic concept they have done with an array a basic JavaScript concept. Then what next? Okay, so what about the framework? There are many framework are available based on the JavaScript, but they have the confused like where to begin. They have used a JavaScript as a front end, or you can say that a client end. Okay, they have done with the client end JavaScript programming. Then they have thinking about what about the backend? What about if we want to use a JavaScript as a backend technology? Okay. So as we know, the JavaScript nowadays it can like support in the client side as well as a server side. But what exactly we needed to run the JavaScript as a backend? Okay, so that for that there are many frameworks are available in the market. So you can have a lot of framework is there. Apart from that, we are going to see about the Express.js. Okay, so for the many framework running on a server side or basically for running a JavaScript on a server side, we need one kind of environment and you many of them are about heard about the Node.js. Okay, the Node.js. So it is a very nowadays a popular technology, a Node.js. And many students or many professionals are working with the Node.js. So then we have come to know about what exactly the Node.js in this tutorials. Okay, so we are going to learn what exactly Node.js, how to install a Node.js, and every required symbols things to run the JavaScript in the backend technology. Okay, the step by step we are going to learn in this tutorial like what exactly the Node.js and how to use basically how to use a JavaScript as a backend technology. So that very important things that we are going to learn. Okay, so this all things we are going to cover in this session in the next upcoming session. So this is basically I'm just starting with the, what we are going to learn and what exactly we are going to do. So everything step by steps, we are going to learn all the step by steps things, see like what exactly Express.js, how to install Express.js, and all the things they are going to learn about in this session. Okay. So I'm just showing that what I had done and what I'm going to learn. See, this is what a website we have expressjs.com and everything about the Express.js, there are guidelines are given. If you see about what exactly the Express.js, so it is a fast, unappointed, minimalistic web framework for a Node.js. Okay. So just make sure that for running the any JavaScript framework, we need a Node.js installed. Okay. So everything's about the Node.js, we must come to know like what exactly Node.js, how to install, and what are the things that we needed to run the JavaScript program as a server-side scripting. Okay, so I have the all the single steps I have done with every small things that is needed for begin with the like Java Express.js frameworks. So I'm going to share every small things with you. Okay, that we can all the things cover. So let me show you that what I have done with an Express.js framework. So I have done some many applications, means two three demo applications, and that has mostly cover all the points. So basically, what I have done in the Express.js project. So I have done with the like how to basic things, how to begin with Express.js, and then like how to make a GUI in the Express.js, how to read a data from HTML forms, and how to show in the front end that technology that we have also done. And the very important things I have also done with the REST API, how to create a REST API using Express.js and a backend node technology. And also I have done with how to connect, make a connection with a PostgreSQL. So that also very important side. So also I've done the PostgreSQL connection. Okay. So all the things that have covered in this tutorial. So let me show that what I have done, and then accordingly that we can cover the topic step by steps. So I have already developed some projects. Let me show you that. See, I have basically done with the three demo projects. One is simple app, like basic things what we needed, that my app, and then we have EJS. EJS is a template engine that is used for the GUI purpose, and one demo, DB demo. So for that we need a PostgreSQL as a backend, and then we are done with the REST API work. Okay, so let me run the first program, so we'll come to know like what exactly have to use. You also done with the many UI programming. For example, you're done with the bootstrap, so everything we can use. Whatever the things we have done with the client side, that same thing also we can use at the client side as well. Okay, so like how to run this Express.js program. So I will cover every topics. Okay, don't worry about this, just I'm trying to show you that what we are going to learn this upcoming tutorial. So that for I'm just showing. Okay, so first of all, I have to go with that my app path. So it's very important to reach up to that folder, my app. So and for running Express.js, there is one command, a node, and then the where is, if you try to expand this folder, you will find the many things that we have showing this passage. It's showing some JSON package, what exactly the package you have installed and all the things. And one the main file is, and basically the Express.js is single page applications. So everything is linked about in index.js. Okay. There is a view part, then we have installed a lot of modules. Every topic we are going to cover. But as of now, you're just running. So node and the one main file, that is nothing but the index dot a JS file that we are going to run. Okay. So once you hit the enter, it will trying to show, it will start running on the server. Okay. And then accordingly we can run. See, it is now running on the port 300. So just go to the browser and try to run this pro URL localhost, and the server is a 3000. So see now, so this basic things I have done here. You see that home page is about page. See, this is about page, this is pricing, and basic UI things, navbar and home page. And also we can create any HTML form or any bootstrap form, and that also we can like add. Now this JavaScript is working on a server side. It is not a client side actually. If you see, you observe this thing localhost 300, that means this everything is working on a server as a backend technology. Fine. So also we can read the form data into this, and that all the things we are going to cover. If you read a two numbers, or you can read any kind of forms data, and that we can achieve in index.js, and accordingly you can do the lot of things also. Okay. So these things we have done here. So in this application, the basics I have shown how to add a UI and how to read a form data. That once we're done with this form data, then we are going to see about how to make a proper GUI, and how to call an API, and how to create an API. For that purpose, we have to run this project. So let's go for the second process. So in this project, very first project, just we have to see how to install the Express.js, how to run the Express.js, and do the best some basic operations. So whatever the number you can read, and just calculate number, form data, and just how to create a form, how to read the forms. Once we're done with that, then we can go for the how to make a proper GUI, and then how to call the API, and everything's about this. Okay. Let me run about a second program. So for that, I have to go with second applications, control C, make cd dot dot, and you have to go now EJS underscore demo project. Yes. Again, I have to run with this node index.js. Okay. Okay. So let me check the what is the main file here. Okay. Here is the server.js. You can give the any name, no problem. server server.js. Server.js. Sorry, we have done with this thing. Just close the many terminals are open, so that also makes some confused. And also try to close this home window, no problem. So let's sense once again, go for the new terminals here, and fine. So cd change directory, with which directory, ejs underscore demo. Ejs is a template engine model which is basically used for generating the GUI. So the node, then which is the main file name, a server, server server dot, it's a dot js file. Okay. Once you hit the enter, now it is server running on 8080 port. So there are some different port we can assign, no problem. So just server. And after localhost, don't forget to add that exactly file name. See, now this is what the page, that is Express.js of framework that we are using. So last program here done just basic installation and basic things. Now it is a proper single page Express.js application. Here you can read the dynamic content from the client side as well. Okay. See, this is about page and this is profile page. You can also present a lot of things. And in this topic, in this project, I have also done with how to read the data from the APM. If you try to find this file and to try to find the source code, every point we are going to cover what exactly get app profile slashing routing. At every point we are going to cover that, not a problem. Okay. See, even I have done with some basic API calling. API have a basic idea about the API, so you can call any API here, and that is very simple to call API. For example, let me show that. Stop all API. See, so this will going to give a JSON response. See, and this data also we can show in our API this form. Okay, if I try to read this JSON data, then also I can. It will take some time because its data is coming from the client side, and it is faster. See, now within fraction of second we get all the data. Then so this is also we can do with an Express.js load. So it's very important to learn about this thing, everything. So it's very professional thing we are going to learn how to create. And we have done just done with how to call an API, how to show a data, how to generate a UI, and everything that we can done with a single page application. Okay. So this topic is also going to cover how to call the API, and not only for calling the API, also we are going to learn about how to create a proper REST API. For that also I have done with some projects. So if you, so that project name is a demo, DB demo. Okay, and let me tell you that I have used the backend as a database as a PostgreSQL. So first of all, I need to learn, I need to open this PostgreSQL, so that now it is opening. And because of connecting the backend technology like database, we have to first of all open that database and connect to that server. Okay, it's getting started. It will take some time. Now the server is out started. So I have just connected the one database, and that database name is in this database, and there is one table. That table name is the table. Okay. So these things I have read dynamically, and also I have done with some basic code operations. So now let me run that program, and it is very important program. At least you learn how to create an REST API using the Express.js and Node as a backend server side script, and the one is a PostgreSQL backend. Then also you've done a lot of thing in this thing. Yeah. So now for running that things, I need to reach up to that folder. So Express.js, and now try to run the cd dp underscore a demo project. See, now which is a main file that's going to learn about. It is main file is index.js, and now for the running the node ndex index dot js file. Just hit the enter. It is running a server on a 5000 port. So just go here and just try to replace with it is localhost 500. Okay. Now, once you hit the API, okay, so already the server are running. So first of all, make sure that every server is closes, or even check there is any terminals are running or not. See, now there is no terminal is running. Just go and try to run once again very fresh manner. Okay, fine. So default the folder path is created, and then just click up arrow cd demo, then just index node.js. Now go to the browser. Is there anything is running? No, nothing. Try to hit the localhost 5000. See, as soon as we hit the enter button, we are getting this JSON response. So this is a kind of API that we are reading this data, and where this data is came from, and this basically this data is available in this for table in PostgreSQL as a backend. So also I even covered like what exactly PostgreSQL and how to connect this API uh, Express.js to the backend technology. Even you can run here like many things. So just query SQL and try to hit the program. So I try to run the simple query that also we have done. Uh, just select a star from you must know the basic SQL command for like connecting the backend because for the API, the biggest role is going to play with the SQL. Yeah. Because what data we are going to show and what data we are going to accept, that everything about this SQL is showing here. So this all data is available in this table and every record we are showing in this JSON format. Yeah. And it is a proper REST API. Okay, let me tell you that this is what a proper REST API is. Right. So the basic things, first of all, we are just going to learn how to connect with the backend and how to do this basic operation that once we done things, let me show you that already I have done with the projects. Make sure this demo. Fine. So very first project, just simple installation and basic accepting the data from the form. In the second, the easiest template that how to make a GUI. And in third demo API, just I'm going to create how to generate this REST API with the array name and something. Okay. Now there is also we can create a proper REST API. For creating a proper REST API, we have to done one more project I have that in this just all the crude operation related to the PostgreSQL that I have done. Okay. Let me show that also the program. So for that I have to use the cd dot backend and you have to change the directory with the testing. Okay. In this also there is a node index.js. Now server is running on a 3000. Just go here, rest localhost and the 3000 server. See, so now we are at the proper in this thing. So this is info Node.js, Express.js, PostgreSQL. Okay, and this is proper REST API. Just add here users. So you'll get all the users. This is available on the database. Okay. If you want to read a particular UI, see these are all of the user that is generated with the Express.js. If you want to particular user data, just add a one here. So you'll get the one user data. And it is a proper REST API. You can use all the get, put, let, like del, every operation that you think. Okay. Let me show you that also. Even you can run this Express.js API and using proper API testing tool that is the Postman. So also going to cover exactly what exactly the Postman and how to test the API using the Postman also because this is very important. And nowadays, once you have the backend knowledge with every latest technology like one of the JavaScript framework and Node.js and PostgreSQL and proper REST API, so you already done. Okay, and in the front end technology, you can anything you can learn and connect with the backend technology. It does not everything. You will become full stack developer also. Okay. See, though now I'm using the get method. So this is a user, and just you have to hit the enter, you'll get the every data. Fine. And just try to observe. I am just trying to add one data here. Like I want to user like a one number user. This is a get method. So this is done with the get method. Now, see, there are post method, there are put method, there are delete method. A lot of things are available. If you just get all the user first of all, see. So these are the many users are available up to 9. Suppose I want to delete this 9 as a user. So simply I'm going to use a delete method here. Many API is just made upon only using the get and post, but proper REST API is what proper REST API have put all this proper method. Okay. Suppose you want to delete some user, so just you have to pass ID here. Suppose I want to delete the data from the 9. Just I'm hitting enter. See, user deleted with ID 9. If you try to read the data with the ID 9, it will show null because we already deleted. So now what if you want to update this method? For updating method, you have to use the put method. And for adding this method, you have to use the post method. Okay, if you want to add something, so just add the body here in the JSON format. Okay, see now up to 9 ID we are having after this adding this thing. So now if you're trying to read the user, So user number 10 it get added. Just scroll it down. uh, 9, 10, 11. So this data is added. If you want to update this thing, the same thing you have to suppose the 8 number is given test and AAA, and if you want to update this method, just add the ID here. You want to update the ID number 8. For updating, there is a put method. Just hit the enter. Okay, now try to read the data of 8 number. So it is also with the updated with the insert and insert test. See, so this is what the proper REST API is. So it's a very important, and I'm not going to teach you the basic things. It's very professional things we are going to learn about the Express.js. Every like what are the things it use in industry level. That point we are going to cover in this Express.js framework tutorials. Okay, so though we have begin with the small things and every small individual thing which is needed, that all these things we are going to cover, and also we have done with a very professional manner this thing. So if you just observe the code, so every single topic I have covered is very professional manner. See, I have made some other one query.js file where this connection is done, and even you can connect with any database. Just this thing is get need to changes. You can connect MySQL, PostgreSQL, even MongoDB. Doesn't matter, any database you can use. Have done all this method: get user, create user, update, delete, any CRUD operation, so that you can connect with any backend technology and you can generate uh, proper JSON data. So this is what a proper framework is all about. Okay, so we are going to cover this all the topic in this tutorial. So step by steps I will upload every small things, step by step we can going to cover all the topics. Okay, so stay tuned to my YouTube channel and thank you for watching. Hope you will get what exactly like we're going to cover. Okay, it is not just it can within one lecture you can understood everything. Just I'm trying to show you that what topic we are going to cover, and also I have done the project. And one more time I'm going to create this all the project for you, so that you'll understood how to create a project, how to start with this project, how to call an API, how to create an API. Every topic we are going to cover a step by step. Okay guys, so stay tuned to my YouTube channel, and those who do not don't subscribe, see, try to subscribe my YouTube channel so that you will get all the notification related to the Express.js tutorials. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for watching.